At least. You kept me waiting for so long. Oh, there's no need to be frightened. You're perfectly safe here. Put that down. It's very old, and if you try to hit me with it, it's going to break. You'll be wise to do what I say, else you end up in a worse off position. I don't need to resort to violence or simple tricks to keep you from causing any harm to either of us. My magic can do more than just transport you around. You do well to remember that. Would you like a demonstration? Are we clear then? Good. Now then, let's see here. Don't move. I'm just having a look. I'm not going to hurt you. Such a brave face. Don't they compliments well? If you think I'll use my magic to snatch the first attractive person I see, then you are sorely mistaken. Now that's a bit presumptuous, don't you think? What do you take me for? Some kind of low-life view? There's no pride in using underhanded tactics to view someone in their most vulnerable state. The real victory is getting someone to do it for you willingly. Whether I'm interesting or not is completely irrelevant. It's ultimately what you decide to do that matters. Well, I wouldn't mind it. I expect the rest of you to be just as beautiful. But I'll leave that up to the imagination for now. Rest assured, there's a lot to be left to it. All I'm private is that sweet face of you. And the mark on your chest. What did I say? There have been not unwarranted looks toward you in any way. Let's just say I was given permission at one point in time. No need to get ruffled over it. In a way, we've met before. Just not in a typical sense. You weren't exactly aware of me at the time. Considering you were unconscious, you wouldn't exactly remember that encounter. Well, out of that, it was in a strictly professional setting. I only saw what I needed to. Well, it was necessary to your parents, I can tell you that much. You were in desperate need of help, so they came to me. They say you have been sick for some time and that it had taken its toll on you. I'll say you definitely looked the part. You will pale as a ghost when they broke you over. I'm not a physician, just a simple sorcerer who knows a thing or two about giving people what they want. I can't say I was their first choice, but they had very few options. And sometimes you just got to trust a few miscreants along the way to get things done. People will resort to anything if it's for the sake of a loved one. Children, in particular, will have their parents go to the end of the earth for them, especially when they're dead. No, you didn't see the light for a bit while you were out? That's what they all say after having come back from the brink. No, seriously. You were gone. Stiff as a board. I couldn't feel a single pulse in you. Well, that's exactly why they brought you to me. They couldn't bear to see you die before them. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised how long you lasted with that condition before your heart gave out. I wasn't making as long as you did. I've seen several families come in with loved ones who have succumbed to the same illness. But you're the only one who lived to adulthood. I didn't revive any of them. Much too risky, and no worth to payment. The issue is that it's a bit of a one-time deal. Or at least from what I can gather. The method I use only allows me to perform it once. That is unless I can figure out how to do it again without compromising powerful lives. Yes, both of us will be sent to an early grave if we were a bit too ambitious. And I don't think you want to relive that time before, will you? We become intrinsically linked as a result of me doing this for you. Well, would you believe me if I told you that the heart that beats within your chest is none other than my own? It does sound odd, doesn't it? It's a power created by the progenitors of magic that has been passed on for generations. The good life is the ultimate proof of one mastery of the art. Unfortunately, it's the only way we know how to revive the dead. One life must be used to bring back another. In this case, it means I have to give you my heart for you to live. Still a bit too far-fetched from you, huh? Why don't I prove it to you then? First, let me show you this. You recognize it, don't you? That's right. The same marking as yours. Now, place your hand over where my heart should be. Don't be shy. Nothing bad will happen if you do. That's it. Come a little bit closer. Now put your hand here. Right there. Very good. Nothing, right? Is that enough to make you believe? Oh, no other sorcerer could have given up their heart to you. If they had, they would have filled you within my presence and snatched you away by you. Even if I have somehow blocked your own presence for them, that just goes to show how weak they are. And is further proof of how much better of a choice I am in the end. You're much safer under my care. But I'm not going to let others take the credit for my work. It's my heart that gives you life, no one else's. It's quite simple. While I choose to bring you back over the countless others who have lost their lives. You have everything that I ever wanted. From the moment I laid eyes on you, I knew you were the one. And as I felt every beat that heart has made since you took your first breath, that one has only grown more and more. I wish I could have brought you home sooner. But your parents and I had the deal. and it wouldn't have been fair to take away the last few years they will ever have with you. But it was worth the wait. That time is up, and the spell that connects us has brought you back to me. And now we can spend the rest of our days together until death takes us. The moment that heart stops beating, it means the end for both of us. We share one life, and when one succumbs, so does the other. Just like two little lovebirds. It's poetic in a way. Now don't you worry. We will have the rest of our lives to come to love each other that way. You will know and love me as I do with you. Our connection runs deeper than just being bound in life and death. Life is shared in many ways between us. Every heartbeat has a story, and I feel attached to it. And each one has given me a greater picture of who you are. I know that one of the first things you felt when you came to was gratitude. You felt immense joy when your parents told you that you had been freed. Isn't that right? It's something you held on to ever since. And now you feel conflicted, knowing the truth of it all. Yes, unfortunately, that is the price for having a second chance. What you feel is no longer just yours. It will always be a part of me too. But you can always be sure that there will not be misunderstandings between us. You will never have to worry about your needs or wants getting unnoticed. And I can tell you right now that you like some reassurance that everything will be okay. I can say with absolute certainty that your heart will give you a long life. One where you don't have to fear if your next day will be your last. It's my duty to make sure of that, for both of our sakes. Yes, it is my best interest to make sure you are happy from now on. And that means giving you what you need. Right now you desire comfort, something simple to put you at ease. And there's one thing I know that I can. You used to love having your cheeks stroked like this. It's making your heart flutter now, isn't it? Feels nice, doesn't it? I have my own desires too, you know. Will you let me indulge in one? It's something you fantasized about in the past. You never thought you'd like to experience it with what little time you had. But now, you have all the time in the world for it. There's nothing holding you back anymore. The heart never lies. I know how strong that feeling is within you. Let me prove it to you then. The heart truly speaks from itself, doesn't it? You wanted that and so much more, haven't you? You can have all of it. You have a whole life ahead of you to fulfill everything you ever dream of. Yes, Let this be the first experience of many.